Hi everybody, my name is Rhys Barber. I'm the audiologist here at Audiology Associates. We upload new earwax removal videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 9 PM UK time, so please consider subscribing. Hi everybody, this is Rhys Barber from Audiology Associates. Thank you very much for watching that earwax removal video today. Just one patient in this video. We come in with a very blocked up ear, some very sticky earwax here. So what you'll see, we've got a little blob of very sticky wax on the outside edge. We'll just get rid of that first using a bit of microsuction. So we're just going to work our way in there. You can see how much that was holding onto the canal wall. So you can see just how sticky it is. This type of wax becomes this sticky usually when the wax starts to dry. So it's on the verge of drying out a little bit. So it hasn't gone to that hard type of wax you see in some of the videos, but it's gone from the very softer type to become this little bit more sticky because it's not absorbing as much of the oil coming down from the canal. We produce an oil in our ear canals to keep everything nice and soft and keep everything moving, but unfortunately some people don't have the ability to produce as much oil as we get a bit older, so the wax tends to dry and becomes a lot stickier then when that happens, and that's what's happened here. So we're just trying to pull this bits of wax down the canal, just trying to sort of maneuver this out if we possibly can. I hope you are all doing really well. I hope you're looking after yourselves and one another out there. We will keep these videos going throughout everything that's going on and through these very uncertain times at the moment. So just to keep a smile on you guys' face, it's something different to think about. We have the most positive community on YouTube. You guys are lovely at looking after both us and everybody else. So give everyone a shout out in the comments, guys. Give everyone a bit of a pat on the back. You're all doing fantastically well, and keep smiling and keep those chins up, okay? And we promise we'll keep posting these and give you something a little bit more than COVID-19 to think about at the moment. We'll get through the other side of this, we always do. So what you can see now is we've taken away a top chunk of wax there. We've exposed some of this stickier wax underneath. So just trying to get a grip. Always a little bit more difficult when you're looking at these stickier waxes, because as you're maneuvering down the canal, you'll see now we'll get a hold of this top chunk here. As this comes away, it kind of pulls away, but you don't get that nice pull of a lot of wax coming out in one go because it's all stuck to those canal walls. So a lot of the time we spend just hovering just above the wax as we're doing here, which is suctioning in any looser sections, which will then usually allow us to pull a chunk or unstick a chunk of wax anyway from the canal wall. So I tend to undercut wax like this. So I work around the edges first, which takes away all the looser stuff, adhering it to the canal wall, and then lift that away. If you haven't subscribed to our channel already, guys, if you wouldn't mind doing that, that would be absolutely brilliant. And if you are enjoying the video, please drop us a like, or if you're brave enough, you could share. Not everyone does it, but some people do. So what we can see now, we're just trying to undercut this bottom section. Can you see when we go back in now, we've got a little gap around the wax there. So we're just going to pull this forwards now. Just trying to maneuver it, but it's stuck a little bit further in, so we're going to have to keep chipping away at this at the moment. Thank you for all your suggestions as well as the videos we could do if we do end up getting stuck indoors. We've taken a lot of those on board. We will do a couple of those, I think. There's some really interesting ideas in there, so we might do a few of those. So keep your eye on the page and the channel. We will be posting a few more bits and pieces over the next couple of weeks. So we've managed to get a lot of these bits and bobs out. The reason the camera is moving so much, and the patient was actually talking to me at the time, and when you talk your jaw moves obviously, and it's hinged just below the ear canal, so what you get is movement up and down in the canal, but you've also got the bridge against the side of the face, so when they're smiling and things like that, the camera will move up and down a little bit. So that's why we were jumping around a bit there. Now we're just starting to see to the top right corner at about, on a clock face, it's about 1 to 2 o'clock, just a little gap. Now that we can just see the eardrum through that little gap. So we're going to pop a bit of olive oil in here, which is going to really help to unstick this last section, because we know it's close to the eardrum, because we can see we've got the gap there. We can just see a glimpse of the eardrum behind. This oil will help to soften this up. See that gap starting to open a little bit more there, that bluer color you can just see through there, that's the eardrum. So the back end of this wax is actually physically resting against, or possibly stuck against the eardrum. We don't know at this point. So undercutting again, do you see what we do? We hold just above the wax, use the force of the suction to pull a lot of this softer stuff in. We aim for the bottom because the olive oil is going to pool there, so it's going to make it a lot easier to pull that out. we've opened this right hand gap out here now. So we're going to see if we can unstick this left side, then we may be able to take all of this away. It might, if we're lucky, it might come away in one big piece. Sticky wax, you never know. Worst case scenario for us would be if the top portion pulls forwards and doesn't pull that remainder of wax away. And you can see it's all just kind of almost imploding, if you like, into the suction there. So all getting sucked down and compressed down. We've got a little bit of silla there sticking in front of the camera, but we're just going to undercut this bottom section here. There we are. We're starting to see the movement, how the movement of the wax changes. There you go. You can just spot when it's going to go, because that whole thing will change its movement. There we are. So we've pulled this section further down now, so we're just going to slow this down so you can see it coming out, because I keep forgetting to hold it in front of the camera. There we go. So that's come away. And then we can see the eardrum now, but look at the orangey brown patches on the eardrum. That's where the wax has been resting against the drum. So you can see how this patient would have had some real issues with hearing in here. Very sticky little mound of wax at the bottom corner. So we're just going to take as much of this away as we can. The reason the camera's blurring a little bit, there's a silla that's just passing in front of it, so it's altered the focus just ever so slightly. There we go. So we're just going to go back in now so we can get a good look. There we go. So we're just going to try and break some of this little sticky patch down here. The eardrum itself, you can see, looks intact. It looks healthy. You can see the hammer bone there. The light reflex is a little bit diffused, but don't forget we've had wax resting against it for a little while. So there may be a little bit of dead skin that hasn't managed to migrate off there because the wax has been holding it on, which is going to diffuse that light reflex a little bit. So just lifting. Just this last couple of pieces coming away. There we go. Just lifting those bits up there. We'll just get a good look at this drum now. There you go. Absolutely fine. And this is what we removed. So we are just over 1 centimetre. I'm going to say it's just under ½ an inch for that one. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you on Monday. Thank you very much for watching our video today. If you did enjoy the video, then please like. If you're not subscribed already or you'd like to do so, you can click the subscribe button here. If you'd like to check out some more of our videos, they're also up there. Now, if you want to follow us, you can do on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also check our website if you want to know a little bit more about us. And as always, guys, until the next time, take care.